And good morning, people. Welcome back to the Legend of Dragoon. We have beaten Freyabrand and Graham, the Dragoon behind the dragon. With that victory, Lavitz is now a Dragoon. And Shana has been poisoned. We've made it to Lohan, but we've had to leave Shana with the doctor here because she's unresponsive. We need to find some Dragoni plant. We need to find a legend to beat a legend's poison. Yeah, so we need to look for information. I showed the changes for Rose last time, but I didn't actually show Lavitz's, did I? Let's do that, shall we? With his Dragoon, he gains bonuses. I know, shocker. He gets a little bit more magic attack than normal because, well, his magic attack is so low. But honestly, if you're doing anything with Lavitz, fight normally. Fight normally, use his Dragoon own physical attack, and save his magic for other things. Wing Blaster, it hits everyone on all the enemies on the field for wind-based damage. It's okay, but he can only do it once. It's 20 MP, and his max is 20. Lavitz's Dragoon is really more suited for something else. Physicals, obviously, but there is another thing that is good for once we level it up. Right now, we can't really do that, so we'll wait. All it really needs to do is we need to level it up, so that means additions. Let's have a look around town though. There is a number of items and another number of places we can go. We can go on the roof. I believe there's someone around here that tells you off for running on the roof. I believe it's this guy. Roof belongs to everybody. Yeah, but he comes out and tells you, oh, stop making a racket when you're on the roof. So we'll walk over his roof. Everyone else's will run over. Actually, there's nothing this way. It leads just out the front. I said before, at the end of the last part, that this place isn't confusing. It is. Finding everything is a pain sometimes. But it's not as large as you might think, so you might have a few things okay. And I thought there was stuff around on this roof. Am I just forgetting something? Is it in that house that I need to talk to? I talked to the guy on. I guess not. I thought there was something up here. Oh well. I guess I'm wrong. Oh well, let's just keep going, shall we? Yeah, the room up the top is the inn. The one where we came out of down below is the clinic, so we can heal statuses there if we need to from the doctor. Shana's there at the moment as well. Don't even know what that thing at the back is. I think it moves. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I don't really know what to make out of that. This one... Ah, yes. This one I do want to, because there is a Stardust around here somewhere. I think it's in the furnace down below. Yeah, so there's our first. Yeah, apparently there's a furnace in a bookstore. Or why that's the case, I think it's pretty much pretty dangerous, but fire hazards or not. Let's go back over here because I forgot this door, which I should have done first. Nothing there, but going through this door here does lead us back into the inn, which leads us to a chest, which I want, especially when it's got 200 gold. Okay, back up. That's everything on this screen. Yeah, I've got to go back down there in a moment, but we'll do that in a moment. Don't think there's anything here. No, I think this is just a home. But these two here, this couple, go across the street, seems to be interested in you. Reason is, he looks like a dog you used to have. Making an unknown lady fall in love with you. Yeah, you might want to go talk to her. What, you're literally judging the height of the characters, say about 8 foot away from each other? Can't you talk to each other? Not just stare at each other across the way? Other things, this is the room that we'd actually need to go into, but there is also a chest here for an angel robe. I think this is just a normal house. Yeah, that's up the top there is where the roof comes down to, isn't it? So yeah, this is a normal house. Let's try here. You don't have anything in particular that I'm looking for. However, the shops are really nice here. We'll be coming back here a few times. The item shop, maybe not so much. But healing potions, sun rhapsodies, the normal fare here. Angel's prayers, mind purifiers, body purifiers, and the typical items. Spinning gales, wind-based attacks, gushing magma, fire-based attacks for all the enemies. And charm potions. Right now I'm not needing magical attacks. I should be fine without them. The thing I want to check though is up here, and show most definitely. First things first, of course. I thought there was a stardust in that furnace. Huh. Maybe there's not. Maybe not. Okay, but the weapon shop. It says weapon shop, but honestly, there's a lance. Woo. Then it's all armor. The cape, really good magic attack. We are going to buy one of these, and we are going to equip it onto Rose. And then there's this. The Legend Cask. Reduces damage due to magical attacks. Yeah. What it's showing you there is this is probably the best piece of armor in the game, bar none. We've already seen how strong magic attacks are. That's only going to get worse as the game goes on. Legend casts give you a lot, 50 magic attack on your a piece of equipment, 125 magic defense, I think it is. Might be a little bit different to that. I'm not fully certain. Magic defense, but it also halves all magic damage incoming, and it also gives you 50% magical evasion. Yeah, legend casks. If you're wanting to defend yourself from magic for any reason, you need these. And I will be coming back to buy 3 of them eventually, but 10,000 a pop, that's a lot of money. I don't have that much money. I will get that amount of money, but I might very well be in chapter 4 by the time I get enough for free. Maybe chapter 3. Then there's the typical affair of equipments. You can get some power risks here if you want some more physical attack ability. War God Calling, if you're not too confident in your additions, you can equip one of these. It will automatically complete your addition, the full combo, but it will only do half damage and give you half the SP. So not great. But then there's the Ultimate War God, which makes additions completely successful. Full damage, full SP. And each... yeah, it's automatic additions. It's good if you're not confident with them. but that removes, that uses up your accessory slot, which you might want to use for something different. You probably do. So really, learn your additions, learn the timing of them, and you will be fine. You won't need this. And you can use something which might be a bit more stat improvement, or let's say, prevent status effects, half damage from all types of attacks, maybe with the Phantom Shield. Yeah, another really good item. Dragon Shield does physical attacks. Angel Scarf does magical attacks. Phantom Shield does both. There's some really good stuff here. Legend Cask is number one. Number one on anybody's list. This piece of equipment is that good. Phantom Shield is really good as well. Ultimate Ward God, it's good, but it's got you can and get around this just by learning your additions. So there's nothing I want to buy yet, but I will be coming back to buy in a few things, and I think that's not everything that's in this town. I think there is a couple more things that open up later. Let's go on about finding this Dragoon plant actually. So there was an antiques broker you might remember about. Hello, Dabas. Yeah, but he's an antiques dealer. He was out there looking for I can't even remember what the thing was that he was out looking for, but he goes out searching for rare things. We're looking for a rare thing at this moment in time in the Dragoon plant. Does he have any information about it? Extremely rare medicine to secret magical medicine. Bingo! No. Dabas? Remember hearing about it somewhere. That's good. Okay. Secret notebook, sure. Ah, good. North of the poison forest, past the troublesome plant. Observe Dragoon plant in back of shrine. There was a strange plant where Shana took a rest. Okay, I'll have it. Say exactly the thing I'm going to say. Why not? It was sort of just sort of swaying around, but apparently it's the monster that became to be from the dragon's poison, and all we need to do is purify it with something. Do our swords count? Maybe not, but the spring water down there may help. Maybe something later. Dabas. We are going to go back in though, because Dabas is an antiques dealer. He deals with rare and important things. How about a Stardust? I believe Dabas also did something else. Yeah, Dabas is in the underground. I believe in the... I think it's the Japan... I sort of just heard about this through the grapevine, through magic of the internet. That Dabas in the Japanese version had another role in this game, which is the Japanese version only had 16 bag slots rather than the 32 that we have. And Dabas had a mini game that gave you an item to double it to 32. We don't get that in this because we have the 32 automatically, so Dabas really doesn't have any more of a role. But I think in the Japanese version it's really important you do what he does. At least for the bag slot. I couldn't tell you the ins and outs of it because I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that's what I've read about that. But we've got the information. We need the water, and we need to take it to that plant that became a monster. One thing about that, how do we hold some water? In our hands? How about something to carry it? Yeah. Okay. Just a bottle. We just want a bottle. How much? 100 million gold. Let me think about not even talking to you again. We're in a bit of a hurry, Mr. Street Vendor. Give us a real price. 3,000 gold for a bottle? No. 2,200? No. 1,000. Get in there. 500. How about less? 100 gold. We'll think about it. Oh. We'll take it. I certainly don't mind getting things for free. We do want to head back this way. Just a moment though. Because there's 100 gold there. And in the basket, there's our third Stardust of this area. I believe there's one more to get. Which should be here. Somewhere. Ah, yeah. That's number 4. I believe that's all of them in this town. So I should have 14. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty certain that's all of them. But we know what we're going to do now. We need to head back to the Nest of Dragon because we've got a shrine to go to. We could head down the side there. We are going to have to. But we also need the spring water. So we're actually going to be doing this twice. Because it's actually a little bit quicker to do it this way than going down the other side, then running down, then coming back up. But we're here. We want this spring water. Doragani plant? Now Vince, did you forget what we're actually getting? But life water in hand, we need to now head over to the back of this area and head over to that plant, which I think we're going to do. I think we've got just enough time to go there. Of course, this place doesn't stop you from getting encounters, but we got through it. Warning slides? I'm not sure what you mean there. And just as I'm just doing the transition, we get an encounter, of course. The other thing that Dragoon level 2 does, you might also notice with Rose, the SP is now not is not flashing when she's got a full bar. That's because she now has a maximum of 2 bars. So she can now have... I didn't get held by that. Oh, okay. So she can now have a maximum of 2 turns as a Dragoon, which in some ways is good and some ways is bad. Remember, when you're in Dragoon form, there is only attack. You don't have the item command. You don't have the defender command. You fight and fight some more. And yeah, I didn't get healed. I could go back and get myself healed, but honestly, there's really no point because of something that's about to come up. So, let's use the life water. You could say it wilted. Okay. And move on. And yeah, beyond the monstrous plant, we reach the shrine. The Shrine of Shirley. So next time, we are going to go into this shrine and figure out, is the Dragoni plant here? Can we get some? Can we save Shana? So next time, the Shrine of Shirley. Until then, have a wonderful day. Have lots of fun. Goodbye.